Hey guys, so I'm doing my first statue review video. I have here Thanos from Iron Studios Endgame. Um, right now I have him in his snap pose. As you can quickly tell, this statue has an awesome presence to it. You know, the armor looks great. I was waiting for this statue as far as if I want to get the Endgame statue or the Infinity War statue, and I really wanted Thanos in his armor because I just felt like there was more presence as far as the character goes when he's in his armor. And I knew they were going to do one in his armor. There was no way they weren't. So, the head sculpt, looking into a little more detail in there. Let's see if my, there you go. The head sculpt is awesome. I love the head sculpt on this one. And after this, I'll show you guys the helmet. The armor looks great. It really does. As far as the sculpt goes, my my only concern is that I kind of wish it was maybe a little more glossier, since you know it's armor. It's supposed to be metal, and I felt like in the movie also it was a little more glossy and shiny. But overall, I do love the armor. And then the Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, sorry, the Nano Gauntlet here. And this one also has some great detail to it. So I'm very happy on this one. Take a look at it from back here. Let me turn on the flashlight. Oh, never mind. So, and there's the base here. Nothing really too crazy about the base. It's a good base, just, you know, not really much going on. My only concerns are these little wires here. Like little construction wires. So when you're picking up your base, this is kind of like where you want to put your hand, right? Like right here and right here, or in the back. Be careful when you put your hand in the back, because you actually have two more, you guys can see that, little wires there, and they're pretty fragile. You know, I feel like they're made out of like plastic or rubber, so they can break. Just be very careful with that, guys. That is my only critique on the base. So, yeah, again, we have him here in his snap pose. There you go, clear the a little more clear video there for you. I'm gonna switch him out real quick to the dual blade, which is actually the pose that I will be having him more often in. So as far as the head sculpts go, we have one without no helmet, and then two with the helmet. So let's take a look at this one. This one, I probably won't be having him too much in the there you go. Maybe if my camera can focus a little bit. I'll show you guys later. So he has the pose kind of like where he's like clenching his teeth. Just probably where I'm going to be going for more, because I feel like this statue, he's just kind of just standing there, and just to give it a little bit more dynamics, we'll have him in with that head sculpt. There's a lot of pieces to take off, guys. Just be careful with the back armor. Kind of like keep forgetting to take it off. So when you're taking off the back armor, or if you forget to take off the back armor and try to pull off the arms, I feel like the magnet will pop off of the back armor, and then you know you might cause some damage there in the back. So just don't forget about that back armor. So this one comes with the Infinity Gauntlet, which, yeah, it's not movie accurate, but it does make the statue look way better. And you got the lighting also. there. Alright, so this will probably be the pose that I'll have him in. He looks just more menacing. Looks like he has more presence as far as the snap, which is also, snap's great, but this just looks way more better, in my opinion at least. You got the dual blade there. My only concern with the dual blade, as much as I love it, is if you kind of want to look more into the detail, I feel like the paint job on mine, I don't know how it is on everyone else's, that the purple for Thanos' hand is kind of running on the handle of the dual blade. But other than that, no, the dual blade looks great. And then you have the Infinity Gauntlet. You can switch it out for the other arm if you want it more movie accurate, of course, but I feel like the Infinity Gauntlet just looks badass. And then you got the now you can kind of focus more on the face. There you go. The head sculpt just looks awesome. So let me just put on the other head sculpt where he's kind of just has his mouth closed. Less of a fan on this one, but kind of reminds me of when he was kind of standing there with his army. But I actually didn't even have his helmet during that time either. But anyways, this is actually more accurate towards the Infinity War armor than the Endgame armor. You can tell by the collar was a dead giveaway. But personally, I love the Infinity War armor better, where the collar was a little more dynamic, a little more going on in comparison to the Endgame armor. So again, guys, thank you for watching.